back here with YoungTurks Transformers. As the world awakens to the perils of climate change, an army of green warriors is working out there to try and reduce the impact of global warming. Our next young achiever has done exactly that. He launched his company Greenobin, a recycling waste management solutions company, in 2009. He currently services corporate and industrial clients in the National Capital Region and Gurgaon, and he's hoping to take this forward. So the idea really is to take your paper waste and not allow it to reach the landfill, but instead get it to the recyclers. Here's the story of Nitin Goyal and Greenobin. Nitin Goyal represents the new breed of green entrepreneurs for whom profits at the cost of the environment is too high a price to pay. While working at an MNC, this engineering graduate was appalled by the sheer wastage of paper around him. An urge to reduce this practice led this 25-year-old to quit his job, and after a few months of research, he co-founded Greenobin in 2009. A waste management company, Greenobin provides a complete range of recycling and waste paper management facilities to industrial and commercial sectors. Providing segregated recycling bins, Greenobin carries out waste audits and conducts collection drives for a minimum quantity of 50 kgs for its clients. Having already collected 1,300 kgs of waste paper, Nitin ensures that paper waste is not only reduced but also reaches recyclers and not a landfill. But the start wasn't all that green.
It was really a struggling period for us to convince with this concept, which is a new thing into the society, and go on to the clients, talk about it. Everyone would say to me that it's such a nice thing, but when you talk about the money associated with this whole process, no one really entertains about it, because something new is turning up. This is something which I cannot say is actually a cancer tablet. It's actually a vitamin tablet to you as a business opportunity. So that is why there was initially the lack of awareness was the major hindrance to actually convert the prospect to a client.
Today, serving clients like Apollo Tyres, KPMG, Airtel and DSM, Nitin is looking to break even by the end of the year. A part of his office's recycling program, Greenobin forms internal green teams within the company it serves. Training and awareness sessions are held for green team members, who in turn monitor and ensure the practice of putting waste paper in Greenobin bins is executed by their co-workers. But how does Greenobin make its money?
The primary revenue stream for us is selling of the waste paper that we collect. The secondary backup revenue streams are actually the product sale that we do, which is primarily the bins that we have, we sell it to the clients. Then we have our consultancy services to be as charged, which is the secondary backup for us. So when you are calling us for a waste audit only or any kind of modular service itself, it has a charge attached to it. That is how the revenue model stands to us.
For every category of paper that a client gives, Greenobin awards recycling points. These can be exchanged for office stationery products like envelopes, letter pads and table calendars, making the deal a win-win for all. Currently serving corporates in the Gurgaon and National Capital Region, Nitin and his 8-member team have plans to expand Greenobin services to institutions and residential societies by next year.
We definitely will establish our footprints first in the NCR region with a huge amount of collections with all the phase of markets, and then we would really go across further to the different metro cities, which is like the hottest place I would say is the Bombay at the first point, and then moving it further to Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Ahmedabad are some of the places where every day we get queries back for getting this business up. But right now we are just establishing our footprints again, I would say, into the NCR region. Moving it further with the scope which we have into this business, the second and the third phase market is really the thing we'll be looking forward to, which primarily are the institutions and the residential societies at the third phase. So the sales strategy which we're going to be following up over there is completely different. As I talk about the corporate offices right now, there we exchange back the waste paper with office stationery products, and when we go down to an individual level of a third phase market, the individual residential owners, they will not be really excited about getting back a notepad or a register in exchange of their waste paper or something like that, because the society is like this, that with these kabadi wala setup, they are right now earning money back. So we will be coming up with a strategy where we'll be exchanging something really excited about to these individual people, and they can really shift on from a kabadi wala to us, where we will be collecting the waste paper from their premise, and then we'll be offering back some really exciting products.
With plans to reach out to households next, Greenobin also plants a tree for every customer who recovers a record amount of waste paper in a collection cycle. A small yet significant step towards building a greener future.
With an annual consumption of almost 8.6 million tons of paper into the Indian society, we are right now importing almost 40% of the waste paper requirement from the US and the European countries. Even though this requirement can be sufficed from the internal paper wastage in India itself. So I request you all to take a call individually and be a part of the Greenobin mission. And believe it or not, we definitely would reward you back for whatever exchange is being done.
Well, listen, more power to you, and we at YoungTurks will do all that we can to spread your green message. On that note, it's time for us